They have no vision on him.
Yeah, Zap is going to go entirely wide as well as Ghost flashes himself out of the way. Vista still with turret aggro, almost dies, but doesn't as Effort has to flash to get himself out of the way as well. It was navigated beautifully. They're almost too greedy, but first blood does go to Life Esports.
And, you know, we're going to see a little bit more of blood up here first.
Yep, flash forward. Canna puts him in the smoke screen, and now he has the upper hand. Couple more autos. Flashes now down from both. As there's the quick draw first. End of the line is most definitely that. And Fleek does manage to get his Grump, and BDD now with the inside track, looking for the Zins out, does get himself to the correct side. But look at this, it's a great scatter, but BDD is still dead, manages to take one on the way out, flashes away from Karras. He will still likely die, but that looked so sick. Effort also getting a kill off to the back end, but it's a 2 for 2 and one that looked pretty cool.
Oh, it's a 2 for 2. Now would be super risky, and I think ill-advised. Look at all the vision they have too.
Yeah, Dread actually thinking about maybe going for a potential steal or something like that as Canna dives on forward, gets his face broken though and immediately will blow up. Dread now has to get out, and I'm not entirely sure what that play was.
I mean, well, only time will tell how well he's going to hit those skill shots, but if his true shot barrage is any indicator, it's a good look.
Well, here's the curtain call, and it might just be curtains for Ghost as he gets underneath the turret, but is still just going to get popped. I love how OnFleek leaves that for SumD to pick up, and good night, sweet dreams. OnFleek full health though, and now finds BDD. The flash immediately comes out, and this boy is absolutely huge. The Syndra taken down immediately, and the Superplex is massive. Face Break is brilliant as well. The Vista maybe a little bit early as Dread is going to be able to finish him off, but now OnFleek finds him on the back end. Canna trying to get some work done, but the end of the line may not be it. For Harmwell Life, it might be it for Canna instead, as now the back is going to come through and goes desperate to try and get himself out. It's not going to work, as Gravity Field also not exactly going to do it, but Dudu still has his ult, by the way, guys. As, okay, Flame Chompers are good, and Dudu might die. Nope.
He lost his crown.
There's a red buff here on Canna, but he's still going to get stunned up. Chaos Storm goes down. This could just be a solo kill from Karras, potentially, as he can't escape this Chaos Storm. Eventually does make it out, as Ghost could be in trouble. Wind becomes lightning, does connect. However, the turret is close enough, and BDD also there. Great dredge line to come through. Depth charge as well under SumD, but he just stands his ground in Effort. He's too far forward. The rest of Harmwell rotate beautifully as the curtain. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one. That's fine. Just celebratory bullet. So
and longer-term damage. Is Connor's going to hope for this one.
Yeah, looks for it. Gravity Field not exactly in the right position. As Chaos Storm, let's see whether it works. Morellonomicon being put to the test here as there's Flash follow after Flash. One more auto and Canna will be able to do it, and he grabs the shutdown. Nicely done from the Graves. Canna gets the outplay very nicely. And especially when one of the tanks, I guess, is a DPS that can go immortal. As Effort's going to get flashed on here by Vista, smacked into the wall as well as Dredgeline does come through. His flash on cooldown, as that's a great scatter once again. Chaos Storm will end up finishing it off with the help of the Wind Becomes Lightning, as Canna trying to fight this one out against Dudu. The Chicken's there doing a fair bit of work, as now Dudu has finally pressed that ult button. Can he get the auto? And he does so. The flash is going to get employed. Canna just barely away from his flash opportunity. As now Dread moving on over gets the bad news that Life Esports are already on this Baron. And BDD trying to get in there. Scatter going to go wide. That's a big tool as OnFleek gets himself over that wall. That was actually his flash. I thought it was Hex Flash for a second there, but it wasn't. That was just trying to flash forward. Looks for it, doesn't quite get it, as now Dread's in trouble. Goodbye. And that is the Jungler dead. Super Mega Death Rocket avoided. It was Vista actually body blocking to make sure that one doesn't happen. And another great Baron here from Life Esports, and the curtains have been called. BDD absolutely nowhere he can go. The last shot will do it, as now Ghost smackdown. Playing it beautifully. Once again, it is the Tryndamere story as well, up against the Graves. Now it's a 3-1 as far as that matchup is concerned, assuming that Dudu is going to be able to win this out. He's trying to walk this one off, and it will be the Super Mega Death Rocket that secures it in the end. And now Nongshim trying to chase down Life. OnFleek goes in to try and see whether he can grab something in the end. This curtain call is doing so much damage. Oh, the last shot not going to land though, and Nongshim will be able to get them out of their base. And the top side will be taken down. That'll stem the bleeding for now.
I wasn't sure what the Nexus turret health was. For a second, I thought they might lose a Nexus turret for it, but it's just the first crash there of that super minion wave, so we'll be fine. We'll be returned, but Life Esports buying a lot of time now.
Okay, that's the kickback onto Karras. Depth charge comes in as now Canna looking for his opportunity. See whether he can actually get the work done as Samdi does move on in, gets himself the deadly flourish, and Canna is going to get taken down at least to his shield bow. Karis takes a lot of killing, but will eventually go down, and manages to take effort in the meantime.
And BDD
needs to actually hit the buttons. He doesn't manage to do so in time as Samdi moves on in to get rid of him. Dread is actually doing what he needs to do, which is denying this Infernal Soul, but Vista is going to make his life harder. I don't think this is really going to be able to do too much. I mean, the smite button is going to be a big deal, but Samdi has decided that he wants to just finish the game.
Yeah.
He's going to get a lot of work done on these Nexus turrets.
And this is what you're looking for here is on Life. Yeah, okay, you wanted to contest me on the Drake, that's fine. I've got a Tryndamere walking down mid, and he's got ultimate coming online, so he just clicks on the Nexus and presses R, and that's GG. 2 upsets again here, Atlas, back to back.
Yeah, this is insane. And look, yes, we managed to get the comeback gold from taking the Drake. Nice work, Nongshim. We did manage to do that. It is still over a 10,000 gold lead. It's an 808 Samdi, who's also using Ghost Skin. And man, if there's a way to rub salt in the wound, that is absolutely how you do it.
Oh, it is certainly a very, very heavy wound. And this is the moment we're going to watch. We might even miss the Nexus dying here to watch this, but...
Picture game over. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, Dudu does go down here. They end up getting the pick, but then the replay I want to watch is actually the explosive blow-up for Karis, where he's like, no, Victor's also a tank in this meta, and he gets that Q shield and actually just rips a new one here for Effort. Like,
yeah.
He's like, okay, Effort, you think you can tangle with me? I don't think so. Effort's going in. He's like, yeah, I'm down to fight. And then is actually almost able to kill BDD 100-0 before BDD could do anything. By the way, look at BDD 3 levels down in this scenario, and that shield is so massive.
Yeah, he just does no damage, does BDD. You can see picture in picture, it's once again the siege. Ghost turns up in the meantime, but yeah, he ain't fighting Samdi. As you can see, the Flame Trumpers enough to save his life in that moment. But now, the full brunt of Harmalife Esports are coming down. Vista, great Facebreaker finds BDD, and he's taken down first. The curtains are most definitely being called. As, man, that Deadly Flourish is also absolutely fantastic. Ghost now running for the hills, but that is the wrong direction, my friend. The Haymaker will help secure it, and the Nexus will be taken down. Another upset as Harmalife Esports take down Nongshim Red Force and really check them. Damn, Samdi